Okay, so we'll continue. Let's talk about your final year of high school and then college.
Well, I was so involved with Boy Scouts and all the hunting and hiking and all that and nature study. I enjoyed that a lot, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do as far as a profession. You can't make a profession out of that.
You didn't want to be a farmer, huh?
Yeah, I didn't want to be a farmer. I had enough of cutting asparagus and milking cows and pitching hay. I enjoy the country life, but I didn't want to make a profession out of that. So uh, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So instead of going to university with not having a definite plan, I decided to take a year off. And in Norristown nearby was a office of the Department of Forest and Waters. And so I got a summer job working with that. And so I had a chance to work with this professional forester and see what he was doing. And so, and talk with him, I decided, well, maybe forestry is what I should be doing. So I enrolled at Penn State. At Penn State,
What year would have that been? First year of college.
that was 39, 1939. So the first year in forestry was spent off campus in a small place called Mount Alto. That's in southern France, southern Pennsylvania, near not too far from the Gettysburg. So it was really in the Appalachian Mountains and nice forest around there. So it was a pretty nice place there, and we got a lot of field work in. So that was all good. But then I found I had to revise my ideas about what the forestry would be about. It's not just hiking and camping and nature study. It's a profession. And here you had to take courses in chemistry and physics and mathematics and all that. Gee, that wasn't particularly interesting. But these were required courses. So, so that was the first year at Mount Alto. And then the second year, we moved to State College, where the main campus is located. So there we got into much more details. Some forestry courses, but all these basic required courses too. And so I still wasn't that impressed with these required courses. They were required, so I put up with them. And so the sophomore year, two other fellows and I rented an apartment, and we did our own cooking there. And so, then we got acquainted with some of the foresters that were in a faculty or in a in a it's a it's a it's a group of students who work together. So this happened to be a group of foresters had rented a whole house, and
Was
they
it
had
like a fraternity or
a
something?
fraternity. So we got socializing with them, and so they could visit us. Well, for your junior and senior year, why don't you just move over to our house there,
What was the name of the fraternity?
to Tau Phi Delta. It was strictly a professional as well as a social.
I remember you having a paddle with it.
Yeah. Yeah, so the first year in there, you had to go through initiation, and that's a routine of all fraternities where new pledges have to be initiated. So that was a pretty brutal thing. We had the brothers. We would make a paddle out of white oak, nice and heavy thing, and then the brothers would take those paddles and you'd run a gauntlet and it'd be pounding you on the butt as you work through. And so the way it worked was they had a fireplace in there, would build a fire up in there. So you'd